Hi, I'm Jim Flynn with Flynn Family Music, and I am here with flute lot u632bx. First flute we got up is an Armstrong 104. Here's the front of it. Head joint is in excellent condition. Keys are in great shape. Excellent cosmetic condition. Foot could use some regulation. And the pads, what are we gonna do with the pads on this one? I would say that the pads should be all replaced. But this has great bones for restoration. It's going to be looking in excellent condition once you get some new pads on this. This should definitely be restored. Everything functions perfectly in terms of the regulation. It's regulated. And except that spring's out here on the C. Well, let's see if it plays all the way down. Can't quite get that low C. Definitely going to need some new pads and some regulation on this. Well, I also want to point out that there appears to be, you're going to need to do some dent work. There's a little tiny dent on the G sharp key right there. And the case is a good looking Armstrong case. Got some numbers on it. That'll come off with nail polish remover. Inside of the case looks good. Let's see how the head works. Head's got that baby bear fit. Not too tight, not too loose. No play on the tailpiece. This is a great flute that definitely deserves to be restored. Let me put that in the case right here. Alright, let's check out number 2. So number 2, we have an Armstrong 104. And the head joint is in great shape. Keys are good. Could use a little polish. Nice looking foot joint there. Here's the pads. What would I do with these pads? Could probably get away with keeping some of these pads. This guy's out of regulation because it needs a cork. It needs a cork under here. That cork will need to be replaced. Let's see if it plays. Plays pretty good as is, but this definitely needs some work, and I wouldn't be comfortable selling this to a student. Let's check the head joint fit. Head joint fit is not too tight, not too loose. Great. No play on the foot joint. Let's put it in the case. This one comes with this old vintage Yamaha case. And the inside of it looks like this. Some wear on the inside, but a very good functional case. Put that one away. Definitely a great candidate for restoration. Let's check out number 3. For number 3, we have an Armstrong 104. Looks to be in great cosmetic shape. Head joint looks great. Keys look good. See, that's a nice tail joint. Huh. Great looking tail joint. What about the pads? What would I do with the pads on these? You might be able to get away with keeping some of the pads on this. Let's see if it plays. Wow, this head joint is nice. I can't get the lower notes, so obviously there's some leaks in this. This is a great candidate for restoration. Let's check the head joint fit. Head joint fit is perfect. And the tail joint, what do we got in the tail joint? I would tighten that tenon up a little bit. Yeah, I would tighten that tenon a little tiny bit. All right, let's check out what the case looks like. Case is an old school Armstrong case that could use some cleaning up. Here's the inside of the case. All right. Hope you get to play again, buddy. Yeah, these are definitely worth restoring. All right, last guy, we got another Armstrong 104. Made in America. Head joint is in good shape. See, are there any issues with the head joint? Looks like a little tiny little issue there. You could do that with a tendril and or a mandrel and get that out of there. Let's see what the pads look like. What would I do with these pads? You can probably keep some of these pads. And the foot is out of regulation. You're gonna have to, what is that, just a missing spring? Yeah, the spring is going the wrong way for some reason. Oh, that's not a hard fix. Just fix the spring on that. Let's see if it plays. Oh, it's got some issues with the trill key right there. Oh, the spring's out on the trill key. So, oh, it's missing the, just the FYI, it's missing the spring on the first trill key. So maybe if I press it down, we can get it 10. No, it's gonna need a spring replaced on that first trill key right there. But definitely worth restoring. Case is a nice looking Armstrong case. You get that as is tape off there for you. Clean that right up. And yeah, this, for somebody who has the time, this is definitely a good project. All these flutes are, oh, and the inside of this is missing the felt on the bottom section. These are all excellent flutes for restoration. I hope you do a nice job with them. Oh, head joint fits good on this one. No slop on the tail joint. These flutes are all definitely great projects for restoration. I hope you get a chance to take it on. Thank you for visiting Flynn Family Music.